Now it's time for How To, brought to you by Outdoor Edge Knives, field proven and razor sharp to get the job done fast. So for this week's How To Outdoor Edge tip, I'm going to show you something really cool that Ryan, one of the guys here at Full Draw Outfitters, learned from an old timer down in Georgia. Really cool, and I hope you enjoy it. Usually I show how to skin animals, how to take meat off, or how to break them down in the field, but this is something I thought was really cool, and Ryan started to do it, and now we've started to do it here at camp. So I've showed how to open the crop up on a turkey and how you can look at what they're eating. And if you've ever noticed, if you look at a turkey's crop, it'll have whole acorns in it. It'll have big leaves. It'll have whole worms and grubs. Well, how do they get those nutrients? Well, they go through the gizzard. The gizzard is basically what mashes up all the food, whether it's acorns or whole alfalfa leaves or just grass or stems or grubs, whatever it is, and it allows it to be crushed up so the intestines can take the nutrients from it. Now, what they do is they eat a whole bunch of little rocks and pebbles and pick up all kinds of stuff to put in the gizzard, and it's like a little rock tumbler. That's what mashes it all up. Those little stones and rocks, pebbles, stay in the bird's gizzard. The gizzard is all a solid muscle, and that's what's working those little stones in there. I'm going to show you how to take the gizzard stones out of a turkey. Each turkey is unique. If you travel to different states or even different areas in the same county, a lot of times, you'll see different colors and different stones based on what the birds pick up. So, kind of different Outdoor Edge how-to tip. Let me show you how to do it. First, I'll show you where the gizzard lies. So, of course, you've got the stomach and the crop sits way up here. Then it travels through. This is the liver, lungs are up here, and this is the turkey's gizzard. So, I'm going to pull that gizzard out, and I'm going to use my knife to cut it off right here. This is where the food travels in. This is where the food travels down to the intestines. So I'm going to go ahead and cut that off, and I'm going to cut that off. Now you can see where all these whole leaves, look at that, are traveling down. This is exactly what that bird is going to get crunched up. You can see it's got a little bit of everything. It almost looks like a dandelion before it came out. We've got some alfalfa in there. We've got just some random grass. Kind of cool. But to get to the stones, we need to take and cut it. Just get any container, but we're going to go ahead and cut through here, and we're going to get to all the stones. So you can see how it's curved in a little U here, and we're going to cut right down through here and get to those stones. I can feel them right in here. We're going to cut around it. And there they are. And I'm going to open this up, and we're going to pull them all. You hear all the gravel in there? I'm going to slice this down a little bit, and we're going to take all these stones and you can see all the little alfalfa, the grass, bugs, grubs, everything. And we're going to take a look. I'm going to slice that so you can see it comes in right here. This is where all the stones and all the food comes in. The muscle of this gizzard, working with those stones, crunches it all up and sends those nutrients right down into the bird's intestines. Now if you look in here, that's all the gravel. Now we're going to go rinse this off. I know this is a crazy different Outdoor Edge how-to tip, but when Ryan showed it to me, when he learned it from the old timer, I'm like, I have got to start doing this. I wish I'd been doing it ever since I first started turkey hunting, because what Ryan started to do is take a little glass tube or a little glass jar, and you can actually see the different layers from the different birds. So let's go wash this off, and I'll show you what it looks like. All right, so I'm going to add some water to my gravel and crunched up food, and basically I'm just going to let some of that come off while I'm keeping the gravel in there. Oh yeah, now we're getting, look at that, I'm like a gold banner. Can you see that? So I'm going to shake off all the plant and bug matter. Look at how much that one, there's a couple in there still, but that's most of it. Look at how much gravel that bird's been picking up in little mountain streams all over the place, and they're polished like they went through a little tumbler. So I can take these now, I can put them in a little tube, and you can see different layers of different gobblers. I learned it, Ryan learned it from an old timer, and we wanted to pass it on to you. I thought it was pretty cool. Every one of our clients here at Full Dry Outfitters has thought it was fascinating. So there you go. There's your Outdoor Edge how-to tip. How to do something else cool with a turkey you harvest.